All right, so we're walking into Bardstown Distillery. And you can already smell the mash, the bourbon. And there are these buildings that store the barrels. They go for miles and miles and miles. So those are the buildings that store the liquor barrels. And they just go for like 5 or 6 miles down there. And they're totally built out of wood. You can see through the end of that one. And they're building a new one over there.
Look at all the barrels on the end there. That is neat to see the glass.
Okay, so here we are inside of Bardstown Bourbon Company. And it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. And
we're having our
the
first
girls
old fashioned.
are already drinking.
Yeah, first old fashioned of the day.
Everybody's drinking already.
It's quite delicious. Best one I've ever had. Best old fashioned I've ever had. Just so smooth.
Very smooth.
Tennessee, Tullahoma, Tennessee is the name of the city where they make that. Pretty good products. I'm a fan of a lot of their products. A lot of people kind of hate on the water they use to make it. You might have seen these containers before if any of y'all are Star Trek fans. That's the water jugs they carried around. It was old nickel containers just emptied out with no stickers or anything on them.
Is that really?
Yeah, that's the exact jugs they carried around. So it's a pretty unique little jug.
Well, his father used to work for
A liquor
chain
store.
that was up in St. Louis, and they closed down probably when we were in junior high or senior high, so probably mid-70s they closed down, but his dad used to work for a liquor store, so we used to, he had tons and
Like we had the
tons of
Jim
bottles
Beam,
and
like the
stuff.
donkey and elephant for the
Like the decanters and stuff. Yeah, there's a Jim Beam fish right there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a fish, a train set over there, like a piece of train that actually has bourbon in it.
So I shouldn't have made him get rid of all those things.
No, you should have kept them.
I kept the donkey and the elephant though. I kept the Republican
Yeah, a lot
one.
of
The
those, like
Democrat
this
one.
one right here, like this horn right here, roughly goes for about $800 now, a full one.
Well, yeah, it's funny is that I have the hand-blown bottle over there.
So which one? Downfall. People were spending money on, vodka and things like that. They were kind of on the uprise. So decanters was a way to kind of market it to people. People would see the unique looking bottle. Hopefully people would buy them and kind of put them on their shelves and stuff like that. Y'all going to Derby this weekend?
We thought about it,
Of course,
but
being from the Florida, we did not know why it was so busy to try to get any of these tastings and did not realize it was Kentucky Derby. I have to admit that.
Yeah, Derby, honestly,
did not
super
know that.
busy. And as soon as May hits, May, June, July, August, we're usually about 2 months booked out anyway.
really.
Yeah,
It's very, very busy in this area for the bourbon industry.
we know that now.
Yeah. Okay, so this one right here is the Bardstown Bourbon Company Fusion Series number 7. That's the first one you all tried. The second one right here is the American Highway Reserve. Like I said, this one's Brad Paisley's bourbon, the one that was traveled across the highway on that custom semi truck they built. And then this one right here is our triple blended stay finished distillery only collection that's only available at the distillery and won 9th best whiskey of the year last year on Fred Minnick's list. So that one right there has a great.
So me and Dawn, being the non-drinkers in the crowd, after the first tasting, we're having trouble walking a straight line. Actually, I like number 3 the best. It was the better one.
I did like number 3, but I liked 1, but you liked 2 better. But
Yeah.
I liked number 3 was the best out of them.
Their 7th fusion or whatever was a little sharp. Yeah, it was a little too sharp for me. But we definitely liked the number 3. And they had some pretty cool bottles. Like I didn't know they had a bottle here that was from a distillery that's all female owned and all women.
And Rachel was right. The old fashioned was one of the best that I've ever had. But they had they do a new one every 30 days or something. Is that what David said?
Yeah, something like that.
But it's like that. This one had sage and also strawberries in it, and it was delicious.
Excellent.